What's up guys, my name is Alishan Ali. In this video I'm going to talk about how to make a video call application in React Native from scratch. So here you can see that we are running on two Android emulator. The first is like a small device and a second one is called medium phone. Okay, so here I'm going to type the name. Let's suppose I'm going to type the name as a small because this is a small device, and the room number will be okay. Before that I forget to add a room number, so let's add a room number as a 2. Okay, and let's click on call me. Okay, so what has happened, like user filled the name small and the user has joined the room number 2. Now again here let's go to the medium phone. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to insert this user inside this call. So for that we have to type the room numbers like same room number 2 and click on call me. So what has happened, it will get connected to this user. Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself because the voice will make echo kind of stuff. So this is how you can see that we can create a video call application. This we are using emulator, that's why the camera showing like this. Okay, now how we can build this up. So there is one service called ZEGOCLOUD which helps us to build video call application in React Native or in web, very simpler with very less code, and they also provide React Native UI kit as well. Okay, so if you see that this is the screen are provided by the ZEGOCLOUD, like this camera change, all the things are provided by the ZEGOCLOUD UI kit. Okay, now let's go back on the browser. So if you talk about what is ZEGOCLOUD, ZEGOCLOUD is like help us to create the app with the help of voice, video and chat, like power your communication live voice, video and chat build with instant engagement. Okay, so if you want to build a video call application, so you don't have to think it like building from scratch. Their SDK will help you out to build the video call application very straightforward, very quickly. Video call application, voice call application, drive streaming, like this, all the services are provided by the ZEGOCLOUD. They also provide this a free credits, so like 10,000 minutes they provide a free credit, so there is no credit card required, so you can sign up and use that free credit free 10,000 minutes as well. And they provide a very seamless, very easy code base. Okay, so you can easily integrate it. So we're gonna create a video call application. First we do sign up. So but before that we're gonna create a fresh React Native project, and after that we will learn that how to build this video call application in React Native. To create a fresh React Native project, what we have to do, we have to go on the browser and search React Native. Okay, so I'm gonna search React Native. Okay, and now after that click on learn once write anywhere. After that click on get started. Once you're done with that, can I use React Native without framework? Get started without a framework. Copy this command, okay, and open your terminal. So I'm gonna open my terminal here and paste it here. The project name I'm gonna make this calling app, video call. Okay, so what it's gonna do, it will create a fresh React Native project for me. So let's wait for some few minutes to create a fresh React Native project. After that we will code it. So guys, you can see that we had copied this command and we had created a fresh React Native project. So let's went to this directory cd, press the tab and video call. We went to the video call directory, and after that we have to write code space dot and hit enter. So it will open into the VS Code. After that you have to run npm start, or you have to run this command. What is that command? npx react native run and write. So I'm gonna run this command, npx react native run and write. Okay, npx react native run and write. So it will install the app on my emulator. So let's click on allow, and what is gonna do, it will fresh install this app in my emulator. So let's wait for few minutes because it will take some time. As you can see that I just created a first React Native project, and this is the app looks like this. Okay, we have a app.tss component, and here you can see bunch of boilerplate code, okay, which is useless for now. So I'm going to select all the code and I'm going to delete this all the code. After that I'm using one extension like ES7 React Native extension. This is the extension name which I'm using. So this extension will help me to write the code faster. So if I just type RNFES, so it create a component quickly for me, and now you can see that our app component is visible there. Okay, now after this what we have to do, we have to create two screens. The first screen is called home screen, another screen is called call screen. Okay, so how we can do it? So for that I'm gonna use React Native navigation. So you have to search, search this website, you will get this. Click on React navigation. After this, click on read docs. Okay, you have to copy this command, npm install react navigation native. After that, you have to paste it here. Okay, now once you paste it here, the next thing which you have to do, you have to scroll down, and there is another command called npm install react native screens and react native safe air context. Copy this again and again paste it here. Okay, now what is do, it will took some minutes to install this package. After once you install this package, you have to install the stack navigation package. So click on hello react navigation. Now copy this command npm install react navigation native stack. I copy this, and after that I'm gonna paste it here again. Okay, so we had installed all the required packages for the stack navigation. After that, you have to copy this boilerplate code. Okay, just copy it, and let's go back to the app.tsx. So I just opened the app.tsx, and I'm gonna collapse this all the file, and I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, now you can see that we are having a just normal stack navigation setup, and I'm gonna run a server called npm start. So it will start the emulator. So it's gonna take some seconds. So here the first screen is called gonna be home screen. So for that, and here we had created the component home screen component, but I'm going to create another components in another file. So for this, I'm gonna create one directory called source directory. Inside this source directory, I'm gonna create a screen component, it's screens for directory, and inside this directory we're gonna have a home screen .tsx, and we're gonna have another screen that is called call screen.tsx. Okay, now let's create a component quickly by typing rnfes, react native default functional export style sheet component. Same for the call screen. Okay, I did not get the suggestion rnfe, yes, oh god, rnfe, yes. So I got the suggestion, and like it has also created a call screen component. Now after that, you have to remove this block of code, because we are going to use this home screen component for now. Okay, so I'm gonna just remove this block of code. After this, you have to scroll down, and here we are having a home, and I'm gonna import the home screen. Okay, let me make the terminal size smaller. I'm gonna import the home screen from the home screen, like source screens home screen. Another screen is called call screen, so we're gonna name it call, and we're gonna import the call screen as well. Okay, so you can see that home screen, the call screen has been imported successfully. So meanwhile, I'm waiting for to install the app. Okay, so let's wait for some few minutes, and let's go to the home screen. Okay, meanwhile, we can also start the styling of this component as well. So for that, what we gonna do, guys, we gonna have some input. So first we have name label. So we're gonna have a name label like this. Another thing is that it's called text input. So you can see that the app is started installing. So you can see that now we can see a text as a name. So let's see. Now after the name, we're gonna have a text input as well. So I'm gonna import the text input as well. Now you can see that a name text is visible there, and the text input is also visible there. Okay. Now for the text, I'm gonna write as a style is equal to styles dot text input. Okay. I'm gonna copy this, and after that it's gonna be a container. So style is equal to styles dot container. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy paste it here like this. Flex is a 1. Okay, and after this we're gonna have a text input again. So again I'm gonna paste it here like this, and we're gonna do one thing quickly, that is called styling this input. So I'm gonna give the border width as a 1, and border color as a black, border color as a black. Okay, now let's see. You can see a border color as a black, and we are able to see it. And I'm going to apply some padding as well. Padding will be like almost 20. Okay, so we are having a name and the text input. After this, we're going to have another field that is called room number, and it's going to be again text input. And I'm going to apply some margin. Vertical could be 10. Okay, now I had applied margin vertical 10 as well. Okay, cool. Now after that, we're gonna have another button. So we're gonna import the button from the React Native. Okay, and here we're gonna have on press event, and we're gonna have a title. Call. The title will be call, and here I'm gonna create one function called handle call, const handle call, and it's gonna be an arrow function like this. Okay, copy this function name, paste it here like this. Okay, and here we're gonna write the logic for call. So whenever user click on call, it should go to the call screen. Okay, so for that, how we can do that? So we have to use const navigation like this is equal to use navigation. Cool. After that, we're gonna have to write like navigation dot navigate, and the screen name is called call screen. So I'm gonna copy this name call and paste it here like this. Okay, so what is do? It will just navigate to the call screen. Let's click on call screen. You can see that we are on the call screen. All right. Now we are done with the this basic stuff. Now another thing is that whenever we click on this, we have to also manage that state as well. So for that, we're gonna call, make the two state name, set name, and my bad, set name like this, and it's gonna be use state. By default, it's gonna be empty value, and we're gonna have a room ID, and set room ID. Okay. Now after this, we have to also handle this input, right? So how we can handle this input? So we're gonna have on change text, and here we get the value. And if I show you by console, what we getting the value. Let me add a console here quickly. Okay, console.log and val. So if I show you, I can show you what we are getting the value on the input. Okay, so let's suppose if I'm typing something, so on change text function will get triggered, and you can see that we are getting the values. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, so whenever the value get changed, I have to also set name as a value. Okay, so I have to just copy it, paste it here like this. Okay, same stuff for this this what we call, I'm gonna add a placeholder as well. Placeholder will be a name, and this placeholder gonna be room ID. Okay, room ID, a room number, you can call it off whatever you want to call off. And after that, we're gonna have a on change text function, on change text, and here we get the again value. And once we get the value, we're gonna have to set room ID will be what, val, like this. Okay, so you can see that it's looking perfect code. And let's do one thing. So here what we're gonna do, here we're gonna console that whenever user trigger the function, we're gonna have to console the name and the room ID. And let's see what we are getting here. So I just make the name as a Alishan, and the room number will be like 63, and let's click on call. So you can see that we are getting the Alishan and 63. All right, now here I'm gonna pass this data as a here inside this as well. So I'm gonna passing the name, I will pass the room ID as well. Okay, so we are passing this value, this object, to the call screen as well. All right, so after this, once we pass this object, we have to read it from this call screen. So let's go to the call screen, and here we have to write const. This is called const route is equal, I think. Okay, so if I show you how to read params in navigation, so there is one hook. So if I tell you read params from use navigation in React Native, so there is one hook, what we called, I'm not able to call it, not param. Okay, read navigation object value. Okay, so I think there will be a way. Okay, so here you can see that we are passing the values. Okay, and we can read it navigation dot get params. They are having get params stuff, but there is another way as well which I'm not able to recall it. Navigation dot get params alternative. Okay, now let's check it out. So navigation dot navigate params. Okay, cool, not a big deal. I think I got it. There is called const route. I think const route is equal to use route. Okay, my bad. Use location. Oh, really? I know I'm just not able to recall. Okay, let's do one thing. We have to read that value, right? So for that, they have mentioned that you can use route.params. So we can have const value is equal to use params. Let's see. Do we have that use params? Oh, not able to get that. So let's do one thing. We're gonna have access to the props, so I'm gonna get the props like this, and not props, we're gonna get the route like this, and after that I'm gonna console this route. So console.log route dot params. Okay, and let's click on call. Okay, you can see that we are getting the route params here as an empty object. Here you are. Okay, let's go back again, and we're gonna have f. So you can see that we are getting this object. So you can use the route.params method to get the values. Okay, now let's suppose we want access of const name. So you can write route.params dot name like this. Okay, and we're gonna have a room ID, ID, and it's gonna be again home screen, and copy this room ID. So this is the way we can get that values. That's totally up to you guys. Like there's a lot of way. I think there's one hook, use location or use params, but I'm just able to recall it. So that's why I'm using this this way as well. So here we get the name and the room ID. So if I just render this here on the call screen here, if I would just want to show you what the value is looking like this, and room ID as well for you, just so you can see that we are having room ID and the name. And if I make the name as a name and the room number is a 758 whatever, so you can see that we are getting the value, right? And this is crazy, right? So after this we are done with this normal setup with the logic. Now here what we have to do, whenever user click on home to call screen, so here the call should get initiated, right? So how we can do that? For that we're gonna use ZEGOCLOUD. So ZEGOCLOUD, as you already know, that it helps us to make video call application. Like they provide us some services like video call, voice call, in-app chat, cloud recording, AI effect, like a lot of stuff, services. So we're gonna do sign up. So click on sign up. Once you click sign up, here you have to fill the details. So the first name is called MD Alishan Ali, and the country is like my India. Let's search for India. Okay, and after that you have to write the work email. So I'm going to write the alishancpj@gmail.com, and after that click on get code. Okay, please click on the ones that can be seen from the sample images. So here we can this one, next. Okay, this one. Okay, so now we get the country region is required. Okay, so we get the verification code. Let's check my Gmail. So I'm gonna open my Gmail, Alishan CPJ. Okay, so let's check it out. So I got the one email from ZEGOCLOUD. This is my OTP. So let's verify this on ZEGOCLOUD. So this is ZEGOCLOUD, and I'm gonna paste this OTP, and after that I'm going to enter the password. So password should be stronger. So I just enter the password. I want to click on this and start your free trial. So they provide 10,000 free minutes, free line of code with few lines of code within 30 minutes. Like you can integrate the video call application less than 30 minutes. How great is it, right? And they also provide a React Native UI as well. So let's click on start your free trial. After this, once you click on start free trial, it will navigate to the dashboard. So I'm going to just save it. Here you can see that they will ask you some permission, like enter company name. The company name will be like 0 degree coder, and the website will be like 0 degree coder.in. Job title maybe, okay, let's ignore it. Okay, I'm gonna engineering. Industry will be like education. I'm gonna provide the number as well, and my number, so 639144172, whatever. Continue, and after that you can see that benefit. We created your account within the following benefits: 10,000 minutes, okay, and in-app chat free. Like you can integrate the chat functionality free. You don't have to think. And after that, click on go to dashboard. Okay, so it went to the dashboard. Now here you can see that we are able to see this stuff. What you have to do, you have to click on create your first project. So I'm going to click on create first project. Voice and video call, right? We are going to use this voice and video call applications. After that, click on next. Okay, once you click on next, you have to write the project name. The project name will be like video call YouTube YT. Okay, and here you can see that the code as well. So start with UIKits. Okay, and after that Once you're done with that, you have to click on start with the UI kit. So it's gonna take some minutes to basically create a project. So let's wait for some few minutes. As you can see that our project has been created, and we're gonna use for React Native. You have to click on this for React Native. Okay, and after that what you have to do, one on call invitation should be on, standard face beautification should be on, and after that you have to click on save and start integration. Click on this. Once you click on this, you have to click on quick start. Okay, and here you can see that your app ID and the app sign. Okay, now after that you have to click on this quick start, integrate the SDK. Okay, so I'm gonna use the React Native npm. So you have to copy this command, npm install ZEGOCLOUD ZEGO. Copy this command, go back to your terminal. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my terminal, and here I have to paste this command. Okay, so what it's gonna do, it will install the ZEGOCLOUD UIKit. Okay, now once you're done with that, again you have to copy this command, click on npm, copy this command. Okay, once you copy this, you have to again paste it here. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for to install. Okay, it's installed, and I'm gonna paste it here again. So you can see that they are installing some packages like ZEGOCLOUD UIKit, React Elegant Component, Zego Express Engine, React Native Sound, React Native Keep Awake, React Native Screen, Safe Area Context, Encrypted Storage, React Native Device Info. These are all the packages they are installing. After that, you are good to go to start the server. So I'm going to start my server. These are the only packages which we have to install. Okay, now once we're done with that, you have to copy this command, copy this whole code. First you have to copy this code, import one. Okay, let's do one thing. So I'm going to copy this whole code. Okay, and here I'm going to paste it here on this my call screen. Okay, and I'm going to name this component name as a call screen. By default this is called voice call page, so I'm going to make it call screen. Okay, and here you can see that the props, your app ID, your app sign, okay, and username, call ID, all the things are there. Okay, so again we have to read that. Okay, let's do one thing, guys. So let's do not copy paste, let's do one thing like this. So we're gonna copy this line of code, this import one, and I will explain you as well by line. So we are importing the Zego UIKit build call and one-on-one. After that you have to copy this line of code, this view code. So I'm gonna copy this quickly, and you have to paste it here like this. Okay, and once you're done with that, you have to also copy this styling code, and again you have to paste it here inside this styling. Okay, now as you can see that our app is bundling and running. Okay, and after that they are asking for your app ID, your app sign, user ID, username, and the call ID. For the app ID, let's copy the app ID. So there is my app ID. I'm gonna copy this app ID and I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so let's paste it here, and after that your app sign. So let's copy this app sign as well, and if you hover on the app sign, we have to just paste it here like this. Okay, one more thing I just wanted to add, you guys, app ID should be in a number, so you don't have to stringify this. Okay, otherwise you will get this error. So app ID should be in a number format, not in the string format. Okay, and after that, once you're done with that, you have to pass this user ID and the username. For the user ID, I'm going to pass the place of user ID, I'm going to just pass the name, and I'm going to call it name plus user ID. Okay, for the username, I'm going to just pass the name like this, and for the call ID, I'm going to use the room ID value. Cool. Now once we're done with that, let me reload the app. Okay, now once we reload the app, and let's try is it working or not. So I'm going to type Alishan. Okay, Alishan, and the room number will be 1. Okay, and now click on let's call. Okay, once you click on call, so it will ask you permission, video call permission. So while using this app, okay, record audio, yeah, while using this app. And now you can see that this is have access to the microphone, and it's has turned on the video camera as well. Awesome. And you can change this is the UI kit pre-built from the ZEGOCLOUD, so you don't have to do any stuff. All right, now once you're done with that, what next you can do, once whenever the user get call end, so here you can have a const navigation is equal to use navigation. Okay, and after that you have to copy this line of code, and you have to remove this props code, and navigate to the home screen once the user end the call. So let's suppose if I click on end call, so it should go back to the navigate screen. All right, So yeah, that's how you can build this video calling application in a few seconds or few minutes. All right, it's totally straightforward. Okay, now another thing is that which I'm going to talk about, that is that, guys, testing with another emulator. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to open my another emulator. This is running a medium size emulator, so I'm going to click on virtual device manager, and here I had already created one emulator, so you guys can create another emulator. Okay, that's totally up to you. I'm gonna just run this emulator as well. Okay, so it started running, and again, once it started running this emulator, I'm gonna restart again installing the app on this emulator as well. So we're gonna wait for some few minutes to install this app on this emulator. Okay, now meanwhile while installing, I'm gonna talk about that ZEGOCLOUD is really grateful, if you're doing for MVP or like anyway, like if you want to build Omega apps or English speaking app, one-on-one calling app, so that's really a good practice. You can go ahead with the ZEGOCLOUD. That's really awesome. Okay, now after this we're gonna push this code on this GitHub as well. So you can see that the installing app on this medium size and small size, so we have to wait for a few seconds, so it's gonna install the app. Okay, so you can see that the app is running, and we're gonna test it out, like let's see it's working or not. So first I'm gonna make a phone call. This is gonna be small, the name will be small, and the room number will be like 11, and I'm gonna make a call. Okay, and you can see that it's again asking permission from the small device because it's doing it for the first time while using this app. Awesome. Now after that, we're gonna on the medium size, and I'm gonna tell that bro enter on the room number 11, and let's click on call. Okay, now you can see that we are able to see how cool, like video call application has been created in less than 30 minutes. Is it really cool or not? So this is really straightforward, guys. Like if this is really straightforward, if you're building a ZEGOCLOUD video call application, you can turn it on the camera, you can this is the UI is really great. Like if you started building from scratch, it will take a lot of times, lot of stuff. It is really straightforward. So you can create a ZEGOCLOUD account, and if you guys are having any questions, just let me know. We'll help you out regarding this. And yeah, apart from this, I will push this code on GitHub as well. So let me open my GitHub. So this is gonna be GitHub, and here we're gonna open my 0 coder, and here I'm gonna create one first repository for you guys, new repository, and here we're gonna call this ZEGOCLOUD video call. My bad, video call ZEGOCLOUD. Okay, this is the code base I'm gonna provide with you for free, guys. Public repository, create repository, and after that you have to copy this command git remote add origin, and I'm gonna paste it here on here. I'm gonna stop my I'm gonna open my another server, and here we're gonna have to paste it here. After that you have to git push. But yeah, guys, make sure I will not push this app sign. Make sure you guys don't share. This is the credential. So I will blur this app sign and app ID. There is some security reason, and I'm gonna just git add git commit project video call app, and I'm gonna push this code git push. Okay, so I will push this code on my GitHub. Okay, reload this page, and after that I will delete this project, so you guys will not have you guys cannot use this you guys not use this APIs keys anymore. So please do sign up on ZEGOCLOUD and use those APIs instead of using my APIs, because this API will be like get expired, or like I will delete this from my console. So yeah, that's all in this video, guys. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. And yeah, that's all, guys. We'll catch up again. Yeah, thanks man, bye.